I was born downtown, in our capital. When I recall my homeland, my thoughts are filled with the sights and sounds of the city. But home means something different to each and every one of us. Therefore, I've decided to visit every place where our citizens call home. The Kingdom of Erusia is a land of diversity. Each region has its own unique and special culture.
The destruction of one of their arsenal birds has significantly reduced the scale of Erusia's air defense network. Ocean forces have moved into the areas where we gained air superiority and freed over half of the Eusian continent. However, Erusia is feeling the pressure and is reacting by attempting to activate the ballistic missile base in the suburbs of Sierra Plata. For the past 72 hours, they've put their resources and people into action and have already entered the final stages of a launch. The missile silo is deep underground. To destroy it, we'll need a bomber to drop a huge deep penetration bomb in a precise place. Unfortunately, that airspace is thick with clouds at the moment, so it'll be difficult for a bomber to hit the target accurately. Normally, we'd wait for the weather to clear, but with the situation being what it is, we don't have that option. So, we will be the bomber's eyes and find the missile silo. You'll all be equipped with targeting pods instead of special weapons. We need you to fly at low altitude, visually identify which silo they're activating, then acquire it with your targeting pod. Once you press the firing switch, the bombers will drop their payload based on the location data provided by the targeting pod. You will need to keep the silo in the center of your sight until the bomb hits its target, or else it will miss entirely. It takes a high level of airmanship to properly guide these bombs to their targets while flying a plane. Naturally, we assume the enemy has positioned anti-air artillery and aircraft in the area of operations, so stay alert. Additionally, we suffered human and material losses in the last battle, so Cyclops Squadron will sit this one out. Trigger, it's up to you to make this work with just Strider Squadron.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP. Erusia only has 5 IRBM silos in total. Therefore, the enemy made a number of fake silos to try and throw our bombers off the scent. Did you say fake? They're painted to look like the real thing from the sky. You can't tell the difference.
The crew that LRSSG brought down that arsenal bird. We've got the bombs. Using the terminal guidance.
In order to use the targeting pods, we need to change weapons first. Try to align the missile silo with a circle in the center of your HUD. When you're lined up, hit the firing switch and the bomb will drop. You're gonna need to keep the silo aligned until the bomb hits. The enemy set up anti-air weapons in multiple locations.
We need to work together to take them down.
Keep the targeting pod trained on that silo until the payload is delivered.
Rocket Buster hit its mark. Time for fireworks.
Destruction of first missile silo confirmed.
The IRBM is aimed at the European garrison. Soldiers' lives are at stake. We have no time.
They completely lost it. You can bet on it.
Prepare to extract it.
Dropping another bunker buster will take some
Strider to account. The formation changes every mission. I'm sure he has a reason for it. I see it. I'm just glad he won't be there to chew my ear off.
We have an enemy squadron. It must be the reinforcements they called in. They don't appear to be going after our bomber. Take him out if they interfere with our mission.
We did it. That takes care of that. Nice work.
Trying to buy time. Enemy got away.
Fox 2.
Fox 2. Fox 2.
Hurry up and break! Behind you!
Missile, evade!
Strider 1. Enemy behind you.
This is Ram 7. Evading enemy missile.
Target acquired.
This one's wide open.
Target confirmed. Dropping the bomb now.
Where's the explosion? Looks like this wasn't one of the real silos. We don't know when they'll launch. We'll be on time. The sky feels open and free today. As a Cyclops, I felt like a bird in a cage. Once this mission's over, I guess we'll be back under the company commander's thumb again. Pain in the ass. Where's the real silo?
Chaffin flight deployed.
Target confirmed. Dropping the bomb now. Alright! Now let's take out those remaining silos.
Missile silo destroyed.
Where do we look next?
Bandit acquired. On my target's tail.
It's a big base.
Target confirmed. Dropping the bomb now.
Hit. Target destroyed.
The fewer there are, the harder they are to find. Good luck.
There's only one silo remaining.
I'm like a wolf that's been let off its leash. These guys won't know what hit 'em. I thought you were a bird. It's strange.
Target is down.
Fire at will. Let's take them down now. Bunker buster away.
Strider 1, target destroyed. All missile silos have been destroyed.
Wait, what the hell is that?
Alert! We've detected an IRBM launch. Confirmed signature on our radar. Launch site is this dam.
Not from the silos?
They certainly hit it well. We still have a chance. Shoot it down before it reaches critical altitude.
Bandit acquired. Firing. Getting out of block. Breaking.
In gun range. Confirmed confirmed signature on our radar. Warning, we confirm another launch. Take it out. The target will soon reach critical altitude.
Enemy has a lock.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Hostiles. All aircraft
Missile.
confirmed.
Missile. Missile.
Additional launch confirmed.
Incoming. Got one on my ass.
Getting out of block. Breaking.
Is launched. Target hit. All of the missiles have been destroyed.
I was cutting it pretty close. I was starting to get a little nervous.
You're telling me.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
Glad we were partnered with you on this
Caution.
operation.
Pull up. Caution.
That went about as
Pull up.
expected. Be sure to include in the report how much ass I kicked while off the company commander's leash. Roger that. I'll be sure to include all the crap you said about Wiseman.
Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
Arusia only has 5 IRB.
We have successfully prevented an enemy ballistic missile attack. Strider Squadron, you did very well without your unit commander. We are now preparing for the final stage of our long-range operation, seizing the capital. With the loss of an arsenal bird, followed by the destruction of their ballistic missile base, Erussia is running out of ways to counter. This is a great opportunity for the Osean army to bolster our power to eventually take down the Erusian capital of Farbanti. The special long-range strategy is entering its final phase. Our objective is to attack and capture the Erusian Air Force Base in Cape Rainy in northern Erussia. This important base is at the forefront of our strategy to establish control of Farbanti. Under the cover of night, our plan is that all squadrons will invade from the valley to the south and mount an air assault on the area. The enemy's observation field has eyes on the skies above the valley, so your altitude will need to be restricted. If you go over a certain altitude, the enemy could spot you, ending the mission in failure. Keep that in mind. Once you arrive, you are to take out the enemy's air defense forces as soon as possible and prepare for the support squadrons. When the air defense forces are neutralized, the helicopter squadron should arrive carrying Marines. The plan is to take control of the base. Getting through the valley is only half the job.
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. You're cleared to taxi.
Beginning nighttime aerial refueling process. Be careful of reduced visibility. 1,500 meters to tanker. Bank right. Trigger, maintain your current approach. Too fast. Lower airspeed. 500 meters. You have permission to access the refueling tanker. 100. 50 meters. Excellent work, Trigger. Refueling initiated. Maintain your current position.
Strider 1, you have passed through waypoint 1. No weapons until you reach the enemy base. All aircraft reduce altitude. We have altitude restrictions from here on out.
Caution. Pull up.
Keep altitude below 600
Pull
meters.
up. Caution.
Good. Maintain your current course.
Searchlight up ahead. Watch for it.
Stay out of their sight.
Strider, Aslan's 1. Our current ETA matches yours. Catch the one guard.
Pull up.
Can we secure the LZ quickly?
Caution. Pull
Get you
up.
down safe. I'm worried you're short on men.
Caution.
Everyone
Pull
here has
up.
already signed their
Caution.
release.
Caution.
That ain't funny.
Caution. Caution. Pull up.
Everyone has good jokes. Okay.
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Understood.
Caution.
Strider 1, you've passed through
Caution.
waypoint 2.
Pull up.
The valley's about to get downward.
Caution.
Be careful.
Caution. Caution. Pull up. Caution.
When
Pull
can
up.
we take on the final
Caution.
mission?
Pull
I'm
up.
starting to get tired of all this.
Caution.
This is
Pull
the
up.
last step, Count. We'll take the enemy base and use it as a bridgehead.
Watch yourselves out there. We're going to need all of you in for a bounty. Without Wiseman here, everybody wants to give orders like they're the company commander himself. The best thing about Strider Squadron is our leader keeps his mouth shut. Watch your speed.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
You've passed waypoint 3. You're coming up on the base, imposing radio silence.
Caution.
Won't be good
Pull
luck
up.
talking yet until you're over the base. Continue to keep an eye on your altitude.
Pull up.
There are plenty of dark spots that can sneak up on you.
Caution. 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 Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Caution.
You just passed through waypoint 4. Radio silence has been lifted. You're almost at the base.
We made it. That was quite the roller coaster ride.
Visual confirmation on the airbase. Reach destination.
It's the attack. It's time for their wake-up call. The longer it takes, the worse off we'll be. Hurry up. Finish them off.
All right, let's give them a beating.
Bomber confirmed destroyed.
Go! Go! Fire! Tear down that barricade!
How'd it go?
Caution.
This is Basilisk 1. The base is ours. We have control of all major functions. Glad the pizza was on time.
Caution. Pull up.
Roger that, Basilisk 1. Mission accomplished.
All prisoners of war will be treated in accordance with international law. We've even brought pizza.
Caution.
Looks like they
Pull
can
up.
shred those wheels.
Caution.
Already getting an earful from the men over the needless paperwork. No joke. Okay, go ahead and begin your approach. Go to the flight control. Roger that.
Strider 1, this is Basilisk. The runway is clear. You have permission to land. The party is on as soon as you get here. Reduce your speed. 3,000 meters to the runway. 1,500 meters to the runway. You are right on course. Maintain current heading. We're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing.
Strider 1.
Submarines have arrived from the Ocean mainland and are refueling. This base will serve as a frontline platform for our mission to take Farbanti. We're almost at the end of this operation.
Mihai's second sortie was designed to calculate how his physiology changed under the stress of combat. My job was to compare his performance as a pilot now to when he was younger and understand how his skills evolved. To tell you the truth, I'm not sure I wanted to know the answers anymore. For a man his age, Mihai's body was unbelievably resilient, remarkably flexible. His reflexes were sharp as they ever were. Still, after all those years of flying in the outer layers of the atmosphere, even someone as strong as Mihai wasn't immune to the effects of the strain. The human body is fragile. It was not meant to handle the excessive amounts of radiation that constantly bombarded the stratosphere. For Mihai's second sortie, we used a flight suit that was still untested. He seemed fine on takeoff, but by the time he landed back at the base, he was clearly a mess. He got caught in a surprise dogfight with an especially stubborn enemy. It took a while for Mihai to bring him down.
Suspend mission.
The suit was ineffective. According to the data, it wouldn't let him fly to his full potential. A new flight suit was made to my exact specifications. When it finally arrived, Mihai's granddaughters glared at me with their disapproval. They blamed me for the pain their grandfather had to keep enduring. But Mihai remained stoic. He wasn't the type of man who cared about anything that happened here on the ground. I wasn't worried about it. I was confident the new suit would protect him thoroughly so that he could maneuver his plane any way he wanted. The moment he took off in his new flight suit, I realized what I had failed to before. Right after takeoff, as the wheels retracted, the plane suddenly arced up. It accelerated so quickly. I had never seen a plane move like that before. Mihai hit the high Gs multiple times before disappearing into the blue. The support team couldn't even keep up. And then I knew. I understood why he never seemed to care about restoring his stolen country back to its former glory, and why he didn't seem to care about anything that happened here on the ground. Of course, Mihai's kingdom was the sky.
The operation to capture Erusia's capital, Farbanti, is beginning. This is the culmination of our work. We need to capture the Erusian forces' general headquarters in the south of Farbanti and end this war. The plan is for ground troops to attack Farbanti from both the east and north, and a task fleet will attack from the southwest. We will secure air superiority over the capital, while providing air support for our allies on the ground and in the water as required. By all accounts, we expect this to be an intense, full-scale battle across land, sea, and air. Should you need to replenish your ammunition or make necessary repairs to your craft, a return line has been set up in the north. During this operation, we will also be tasked with having to destroy the communications satellites that Erusia hacked. If we take down the information communication system that we believe they have control over, it should plunge Erusia into chaos. Once the capital falls, the Erusian military will be isolated and thrown into chaos, making it easier for us to end the war. However, that can't happen until after the capital falls, so you guys are the stars of this battle. Erusia will fight like a tiger, but we cannot lose. We must seize the capital and end this war.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
Our troops have engaged the Farbanti Reconstruction Park, Silver Bridge, and the submerged area. We need you to help our boys in those 3 locations. This'll end the war. It's time. Commence the operation. Our friends are waiting.
Lately, as your company commander, I felt some of you young bucks coming after my championship belt. You're really putting the pressure on me. So I think I'm gonna go out there and run up the score a little bit, just to show you guys how it's done. I trust I can count on all of you to keep up. Let's get out there, take care of business, come back in one piece.
Our ground forces are now moving to capture Farbanti Reconstruction Park. They're already engaged with the enemy. It seems the enemy was fast to catch on. Let's try to run. Return line is to the north. Head that way if you need to refuel. Good luck, everyone. Go down.
Count is back in the saddle as Cyclops 2. It's good to be flying with at you again, partner.
Cute. No, it's real funny.
Missile.
Evade that
Missile.
The enemy's got him up.
Missile.
Our air support has stopped the enemy.
Missile.
Advance on the hospital.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Strider
Missile.
1, enemy on your 6.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Strider 1, tank destroyed.
Now the enemy's already down. That LRSSC is really something.
Strider 1, missile away.
Dr. Lock.
Missile.
Enemy backup in. Forces ready for 2 separate combat zones. We need to split our forces into 2 threats at once.
Missile.
Trigger, head for either area. The Cyclops will take care of the other.
Roger. HQ, we're falling back. We don't stand a chance against their air support.
Hold your ground.
Cyclops 2, Box 2.
Missile.
We'll know how much you can get out of here. And you're back. Right side.
Enemy has fled. Okay, Trigger. The submerged area is all yours. We'll deal with the other threat.
Let's go. Shoot.
Roger. Missile.
Strider 1, missile.
Missile. Missile. Missile. Missile.
High. Stay strong.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Keep sending the enemy forces to the watery graves.
Missile.
Three strikes is overhead. Lady Luck's now on our side. We're out of Sandville. We're pinned down.
Missile.
Vessel confirmed sunk.
Missile.
30% of our fleet. It's going to be difficult to complete our mission given these circumstances.
Everyone's requesting backup. They'll take forever to get here.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Thanks for our air support. Victory is within sight.
Missile.
Turn the remaining enemies into dirt bait. Box 2. Enemy has fled.
Down. Support team, take the fire.
Missile.
Strider 1, missile away.
Missile.
Steer clear of the sunken allied
Missile.
ship. Just how many did we lose? Damn it, 3 strikes is back.
Missile. Missile.
Nice. Target eliminated.
Evading our fleet. The enemy has sealed off the harbor, preventing us from landing.
Constant miss. Enemy dodged. Continuing attack. Enemy reinforcements on radar. Take them out.
Hostile forces moving near enemy HQ. We don't have enough units to hold them.
Split up. The longer this drags on, the bigger the losses.
Missile.
Roger that.
Missile.
Strider 1, missile inbound. Evade.
Missile. Missile.
Evading.
Enemy right in front like attack the right flank.
Missile.
This is our chance.
Missile.
Don't stop. Missile incoming. Right. Don't get it. No mercy. Firing.
Missile. Missile.
Missile is closing. Strider 1, break!
That area's all yours, Strider. We'll back up one squadron at the center range.
Missile. Missile.
Enemy has a lock on you. Target destroyed.
Okay, Commander, down!
That lane, that's 3 strikes. Stay under or they'll survive.
Missile. Missile.
Fox 2.
Have our forces neutralized!
Enemy missile! Fire!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
We gotta think of a way out of this predicament. I don't have a lock on me.
Missile.
Strider 1, break! You're after me. I need cover.
Missile.
Sucking ships make these waters shallow.
Target down and out.
The balance is in our favor.
Strider 3, Fox 2.
Missile.
This is Ghost 3. I hit!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile.
Good
Missile.
job.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Show them how Ostia fights in battle. A missile got through our EDM. Shoot it!
Missile. Missile.
Strider 2, missile incoming.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply.
Strider 1, this is... Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear?
This is turning into an absolute nightmare. There's no end.
Missile.
This is the start. There are small boats hiding in the ruins. Take them out before they can approach the fleet.
Target eliminated.
Lancaster, this is Base 1. We'll handle the rest.
All aircraft, move on to assist other units.
Thanks, LRSSG. We'll take it from here.
Everyone's fleet was destroyed back to base by an enemy raid.
Strider 1, target acquired. Target is hit.
The enemy is worn out.
Abandon this block.
Missile. Missile.
Attack cleared. Initiating attack.
Missile.
Missile inbound. No, 5 Su-30s inbound.
It's Mr. Rex.
What's going on here? I don't believe it. We just lost ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage. It's like this monster is toying with us out there. We've got to do something.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
It's the snowbirds. The 2 leaders are at a different level.
Nickel.
But don't underestimate the rest of
Nickel.
them.
Nickel.
This should prove to be fun.
Nickel.
What do you mean?
Nickel.
It's just like you say.
Nickel.
We have experienced fighters in their midst.
Locked on.
I'm sure he's human.
Nickel.
Rider 1, missile inbound.
Nickel.
Evade.
Nickel.
They're after you, Strider 1. Man on your back.
Rider 3, Fox 2. Attack missed.
Strider 3, missile in the air. Evade. Not bad. As good as one says.
Nickel. Nickel.
This one's got skills.
Nickel. 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 Nickel.
Target acquired.
Locked on.
Stall warning. Nickel.
Shut down Strider 1.
What's going on here? I don't believe it. We just lost ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage. It's like this monster is toying with us out there. We've got to do something.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
It's the snowbirds.
Nickel.
The 2 leaders are at a different
Nickel.
level. But don't underestimate the rest
Nickel.
of them either.
Nickel.
This should prove to be fun.
Nickel.
What do you mean?
Nickel.
It's just like you say.
Nickel.
We have experienced fighters in their midst.
Nickel. Nickel.
I have the lock.
Nickel.
Cyclones 4,
Nickel.
launch that attack.
Not bad. It's as good as a read says. Although that teamwork is somewhat lacking.
Nickel. Nickel.
Target locked.
Nickel. Nickel. Nickel.
Strider 4, Fox 2.
We got a lock.
Not struck.
I'm on my target now.
Strider 1, enemy is locked on.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Lock on target.
Missile. 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 Missile.
You're quite the entertainer, but the show's over with this next shot. Bad pilot.
Wiseman, missile closing!
I'll keep him on me. Just a bit longer.
Shit. Cyclops 1 is down.
Missile.
Eject already,
Missile.
Wiseman!
Missile. Missile.
Wiseman,
Missile.
stay strong. We're not done here. Cyclops 2, you've got the lead. Wiseman! Shit! Negative, Cyclops 2, you're the lead. I can't do it. Trigger should take
Missile.
command. Do me
Missile.
instruments. It's impossible.
Missile.
Do it.
Missile.
Damn it. Cyclops 4, form an element. We need our top gun if we're gonna take out that bastard. Luco count. You're holding your own out there. Target locked.
Missile. Missile.
Enemy on your back.
Missile. Missile.
Roger. Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile. 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 Missile.
So hit.
Missile. Missile.
Echo, finish the
Missile.
job.
Get Mr.
Missile.
Riggs, Trigger. Straight down,
Missile.
Trigger. You can do
Missile.
it. You're the only one who can. My radar suddenly turned on. My data went updated. Damn it. What was that?
I've lost radar contact. What's up?
Look at the sky. Towards the sun. What is that? A star? Maybe an explosion?
This is Soul Squadron. Head home. It's not safe to stick around here if we lose our base.
Listen up. We've just lost our real-time connection with Mission Command. It's not just Mission Command. I'm not getting any response from outside our LOS. Brabanti's now under Ocean control. The operation was a success. We didn't get the orders that should have come after the operational success. We'll guide you to the scheduled airport. All aircraft, leave this airspace immediately.
Negative. They've got a debt to pay.
Count, we all feel the same way.
Shit. So Wiseman died for nothing.
Stall warning.
This is a peacekeeping force forward base near Erusian territory. Other Allied aircraft have probably been forced to make emergency landings at other airfields. We don't know much. The mission to capture the capital is nearly complete, but we unfortunately have no intel. The enemy communication satellites are down, and we have confirmed the deaths of several Erusian leaders. But our enemy was smart. They had a similar plan. Our own communication systems were destroyed at approximately the same time. We have no idea when or if they'll come back online. Stand by for further details.
As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos and confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osia's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osia and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osean convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio-controlled. Wise and forward-thinking. Even with their GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls, too. I told my assistant Masa it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them. I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
Erusia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Usia has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned and move on to the next operation after liberating Farbanti. Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army.
With the capital under our control, Erusia's radical element is losing support quickly, affecting the balance of power.
HQ is thinking of using the military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatched from the Osean army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting.
I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer. Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense.
With the communication network currently down in the capital, I very much doubt Erusia will be able to mount a regimented counterattack. However, it is likely that Erusia's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe. Our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there.
Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft. Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
Strider Squadron, you're cleared to taxi.
To the unidentified Ocean craft, this is Captain Carl of the Ocean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendlies? Over. This is Longcaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Ocean Long Range Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl, they're on our side. And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay, I hope you're right. Lancaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oceans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Identify your target and fire.
War is something I'll never get used to, but tonight has been a total shock. The city under martial law, gunfire, jets echoing through the streets.
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Go. And hand me that sandwich.
You were the ones on the radio. We don't know our location. Give us orders.
We have no orders, but we do have ID data. Check your TAC terminal. Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block line of sight. Mission tracking this objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you. Understood.
Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route. Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
I'm not bandit.
Explosion.
They are responding aggressively.
General, if they're conservative, they'll listen to us. The negotiations were a success, Lancaster. They've opened up a path for us. The more the merrier.
It's unseen forces. This is AWACS for the LRSSG.
Our intel has been updated.
Can't see the tops of the roofs from down here. Be on the lookout for enemy ambushes. We made it through the Anchorhead Bay area. We're heading along Highway 208 under the bridge. We're taking the coastal highway at the next ramp.
All right.
The use of drones makes war more palatable. Why don't people realize this?
There's a strict curfew, but people gather at bars and other places to learn what's going on.
Locked on. This one's gone. Get them before they get us.
It's ID'd as Erusian.
Missile. Vehicle. Vehicle. Vehicle.
Strider 1, tank destroyed.
Pull up.
No good. There's still a car on the road. Just to be safe, we better avoid the highway and head for the warehouse district. Lancaster, we're taking a detour. Don't lose us.
General's route has changed. Keep your eyes on his vehicle. Don't let him out of your sight.
There's a vehicle blocking the road. No response to the
Vehicle.
It's the radicals.
Vehicle.
Vehicle. The traitor was far. This is why death is cast. They really don't want the war to end, do they? You want us in that vehicle?
They've been set up in all the right places.
We have some enemies coming up behind us. They're gaining on us. We changed our route, but the enemy's still on us.
Target's been wiped out.
We're the only ones here on our side.
Target hit.
Break.
Target acquired.
Missile. Evading. Fighting with the drones is what got us into this mess.
Fox 2.
Shoot down any aircraft that approach us. What are you thinking?
We're almost at landfill number 7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach of the rendezvous at Kruger Park.
Captain Carl, do you have the means to record this conversation? I wish to explain to you the situation inside Erusia.
I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it.
The open declaration of war, expanding the front lines, was all the work of some young Erusian officers. They were referred to as the Radicals, but there was an unseen force guiding them. It was technology they borrowed from the Belgians. When they actually went to war, the performance of the attack drones exceeded their wildest dreams. And they were incredibly clean, which got public opinion and the opportunists within the military on their side. They even manipulated the princess. The Belgian technology advanced UAV research within the Erusian Flight Test Center by at least 10 years. They used the flight data from a former ace pilot to create drone AI, but to us it's no different than magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. For those of you listening in, am I wrong?
We're heading towards Kruger Park. Rendezvous point at the helipad on this man-made island. We'll ditch the car and take the helicopter from there.
Stall warning.
Members of a military group calling itself the Free Angels. An unknown is blocking your scheduled route.
No response. Got a bad feeling. Shaking off enemy lock.
Strike. I just scratched on the tail that it's part of the penal system. All rebels must be taken down.
Thanks.
Fox 2. Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4, 19 Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Oh yeah, do we know where to see?
Ocean forces at landfill number 7. This is AWACS Lancaster.
It's all gone to hell. Even radio chatters about the Civil War.
We're about to cross Nixon Ridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
Radio? Yeah, ever since I heard this product, I've got it taped, nice and secure.
An armored vehicle's behind us. It's a vehicle used by the Erusian forces. Take it out!
Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Wait for it.
We're taking fire. Take care of them!
Falcon technology that just UAVs. Making IFF designations for one was an astonishing feat. They used it to make driven fighters, and then to assassinate Harvey and put the blame on enemy fighters. But in the end, Falcon technology brought chaos to the world. I can't believe Lucy is responsible for Harvey's assassination.
Nickel.
Talking politics? That's
Nickel.
new.
Can't ignore a story like that. Trigger. Bad news. Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking that we should go say hi for the General's Day.
It's Erusian military.
The General's a real celebrity. Seems everyone wants to meet him.
We were nearly done for. They couldn't have asked for better time.
Nickel. Nickel.
And we're here to help.
Nice. Glad to see the Oceans attacking the radicals. Maybe we should join up with them if it means getting rid of those assholes faster. Neutralizer is partly infighting against rebels. We've reached the industrial zone. This should be the new rendezvous point. The coordinates are up ahead. Take out any enemies in the surrounding area.
Nickel. Caution. Nickel.
Almost at the rendezvous.
Nickel.
Where are the others?
Understood. The radicals truly believe boosting drone productions will make up for our losses. They shouldn't take responsibility for the capital's fall, but instead they're prolonging the war. That is why proper conservatives like myself are moving to regain control. All goes well. Should we need to sign a truce with Ocean quickly?
Radicals are so busy developing UAVs, you forgot to develop creative pilots. Great.
We've reached the rendezvous point. There's the chopper jet. Who do we turn to in this darkest hour? We need a beacon of light to show us the way. This is the Erusian News Network. Okay, let's go. We're getting out of here. I've had just about enough of this place. I'd like to offer my thanks to the LRSSG. They should finally bring about a true end to the war.
Understood. Good luck.
Caution. Pull up.
Multiple unidentified aircraft approaching.
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa, is a girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No, unless she's a soldier.
We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but did not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft your grandfather told me about. The one with the scratches.
There it is. The EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Falcon technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Wait, unknown's attacking the girl's plane.
What's happening?
Broadcaster, permission to engage.
Negative.
What?
They could be Ocean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit.
That's all we can do.
ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell is going on?
Stay sharp. Hey, I'm shooting them down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Wilco.
my way!
Heading destroyed. Well done.
Nice kill!
Good work. All hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is... the drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Longcaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Caution. Pull up.
Can you hear me on this channel, Ocean Craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
What? In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunately, yes.
We did what we
Missile.
could. Weapons free.
Missile.
Ready to attack the escort.
Welcome. Understood.
Wilco.
Can't afford the AC-7 launch. Our commands are overridden. They must be accessing it remotely. Which unit is behind this?
Hey, it's not our fault. Why are you doing something like that? Whoever did is the king of all dumbasses.
Something else entirely.
Additional hostile system. Great timing.
Son of a bitch.
Target locked.
This way. No. The escort must have used its remote activation rights to gain more allies. Clever.
UAV is down.
Missile. 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 Missile.
I've got a sitting duck here.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Strider 3 launching missile.
Missile. Missile. Missile. Missile. Missile. Missile. Missile.
Target was not strong. 5 bandits remaining.
Damn it.
Missile.
The drive they need.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
It's not enough to be really
Missile.
functional. There has to
Missile.
be a time when it should not function.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Warning, enemy has a bead on you.
Missile. Missile.
Enemy on your back. Missile
Missile.
inbound.
Missile.
4 bandits
Missile.
left.
Missile. Missile.
Bandits to go.
Missile.
Missile away.
Missile. Missile.
2 bandits left.
Missile.
Show 'em what you got.
Missile. Missile.
1 bandit to go.
Missile.
Understood. All hostiles have been eliminated. Nice. General's helicopter is flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft, RTB, mission complete.
All hostiles, huh?
General, the Ocean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Ocean aircraft.
Losing his army? Elaborate. They stole our sealed orders. It should be a piece of cake.
Are you sent by the General Staff? No, we'd like you to escort. I can't!
There are 3 scratches.
What does that mean?
The tail of that plane.
Broadcaster.
In order to respond to the attack on the base, Cyclops has scrambled after being on standby. We'll head up too, once our planes are ready. Oh, and Labarth is dead.
What did you say?
Apparently, he was shot down by another Ocean aircraft after he left the area of operations. I mean, I know it was chaos, but still. At any rate, the sealed order operation has come to a close. We have no idea about a plan for going forward.
All we can do for now is watch our own backs.
What's up with the commander?
He's staying in his room. He's still alive, since we can hear him crying.